Valentine's Day, everyone. Who's bothering? Grace, is there much excitement in your house?
We don't really believe in Valentine's Day.
God.
It's a money-making scheme.
Young people these days.
I do invest in a card, maybe some flowers, and I will be cooking Ella some dinner tonight.
Ooh.
Whether she survives that, I don't know. But yeah, that's as far as I'll go. There's no rose petals.
Come on, you're the young one in here. Everyone else is kind of, you know, together for ages with kids. You should be out having an amazing time.
We've still got, you know, our relationship is fresh, the pizzazz is there. I think maybe after, like, 20 years together, you need to roll out the rose petals, keep it, like, buzzing.
Oh! Katie, you rolling out the rose petals?
I'm ahead of the game. I went out last night with Richie, just because it's cheaper. I don't want to be constrained by a fixed menu. I want to go a la carte and order what I want. So actually...
so practical, Katie.
Who said romance is dead?
I actually, do you know what? It kind of annoys me, right? Because Valentine's, for me, when I was single, used to be that annual reminder of I haven't met anybody. And you're made to feel bad and it's all about couples. But originally it was supposed to be for single people to say, hey, I've got a crush on you, will you be my Valentine?
You're right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's all about looking at couples.
Smug marrieds now, rather than that sort of...
It's not supposed to be for us. I mean, the first Valentine's messages I got this morning were Galentine's ones from my friends. And that's why I'm wearing my lovely necklace, Hannah. Thank you. And so, for me, actually, a lot of that is staying to people that I love, that I love you, you know. And my sister, who's been single for years, never wants another man as long as she lives, she says. She does a lovely Galentine's every year. And I have to say, it looks really good fun. She does all, lays out
Are you not allowed to go, then, because you're married?
Well, it's a bit unfair, isn't it? I mean, if I pop next door for a wild night with the girls and he's in the house on his own.
Well, what are you doing then?
Well, it's awful, actually.
Oh, right, OK.
We're going to see Bridget Jones.
Oh, why is that awful?
Why is that awful?
Well, because it's sequelitis. It's just been done to death. But we've got to see it because we've got to review it. So, actually, we're working tonight. But next Friday, I'm taking him out for a big surprise, yeah.
Oh. I'm really excited about Bridget Jones.
Oh,
I've got tickets to go. I'm going on next...
I'm really... And you know what? I'm a bit crushed right now. Crushed, Grace.
Right.
Do you know what? Because the very first Bridget Jones, I'm just talking to Grace, was one of my first dates with Nadia.
Wow.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, you've forgotten, haven't you? We were in Manchester.
When we were doing Loose from Manchester.
Before I had Charlie, so we're talking more than your lifetime.
I wasn't born.
Wow.
More than... God, when did the first one come out?
So you won't know that before that first movie, you couldn't wear big pants at all.
She made it mainstream.
They were forbidden.
She did.
She made the one that came out. Somebody told me, what age were you born?
Oh, no, I was, like, 1.
Right, OK, so when you were 1, Nadia and I were in Manchester and we went to see the very first Bridget Jones movie.
Did you pretend to enjoy it then?
You loved it. You loved it.
I enjoyed the first one.
The first one was good.
And if I'm honest, I haven't seen any of the others. It's just the trailers that puts me off.
That's a fair review.
I know, I like it. I love the fact that, you know, she's kind of grown up. We had the middle one. I quite liked the middle one as well. And now she apparently has lost... I don't want to do any spoilers to anyone, but, you know, I think it's lovely that they've followed this over so many years because you move on and Valentine's becomes a different thing. I mean, well, it's pretty boring where you are at your age, right enough. But,
yeah, I know, it is. But I feel like Bridget Jones was good with the first one because it was, like, granny pants. You had all, like, it just made everything acceptable. But
Colin Firth.
What else are they talking about now? How many... I don't understand.
I just think back then it was, like, of its time, counting calories, drinking alcohol. It was like that 90s culture. I mean, it was toxic because people called her plus size. She was probably size 12.
And we accepted it. Do you remember there were so many articles written about how much she had to eat to get big enough?
She was slim.
Yeah.
And she was in... Remember the scene? Do you remember this when she was in the bunny girl outfit?
Oh, yeah.
And all the kind of lechy dads were kind of looking at her, patting her bum and all the rest of it. You wouldn't do that now. I mean, when you look at that through... You know, your lens, what do you see?
Well, I remember at the time as well, because when I watched it when I was younger, I used to think, oh, this is like, I can't believe someone like that's on telly, this is really eye-opening, but then that's what most people look like. But at the time when you were watching it, I used to think, like, oh, this is like groundbreaking.
But it's not now, is it?
But
we
it's
talk
not.
about everything.
That's why I feel like, will it have the same impact?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm not going to watch it, so I won't know.
You're not going to watch it?
We're going to make you.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down and watch it.
It's you and me, Katie, the Bridget Jones of the panel.
No, watching it with an open mind.
Now, listen, to celebrate Valentine's, we thought we would bring you some very cute love stories to warm your hearts. Time for Feel Good News Valentine's edition. Over to you, Katie.
Thank you very much, Kay. Now, first up, back in the 90s, Donovan Shears from Coventry sent a text to a random number, and the reply will change his life forever. Oh. Because on the other end was Kirsty, who is living more than 100 miles away. And after months of texting back and forth, the digital lovebirds met. And it was love at first sight. Oh. Look at this. Look, fast forward 23 years, and 2 kids later, Donovan and Kirsty are renewing their vows today, on Valentine's Day. Oh, so I don't normally like a childhood sweetheart, but I'll make it.
What's wrong with childhood sweetheart?
I don't normally believe it.
Gee, you might get married to the bloke who helped you read the meter.
We're wishing them lots of love anyway. Now, from one wedding to another, now we've got groom Elliot, and his nerves were settled after hearing a familiar voice. It was his little girl Evie had recorded a special message, which was played out to them in the Shropshire church that they got married in before he tied the knot.
You're going to marry my mummy, and she looks beautiful, like me. We love you so much. So when we remember, we love you lots and lots like jelly tots.
Oh,
that's great, mate. Wouldn't you?
That is crying, and she did look beautiful. She's absolutely right. OK, heading across the pond now, we've got news of a world record-breaking relationship. 102-year-old Marjorie and 100-year-old Bernie had already lived their lives to the full, but after moving into the same floor of a retirement home, they fell for each other and they decided to tie the knot with friends and families present, and that makes them the oldest newlyweds on the planet.
Oh, wow!
Congratulations, Marjorie and Bernie.
It's never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Also, there's been some puppy love up in Manchester recently. Dog-loving pensioner David Whitehead, who's not allowed to own his own pet in his property, so he reached out to his neighbours to see if they could help him with some much-needed canine contact.
Starting to feel I might need a social secretary to, you know, to manage my timetable. I have had just a magnificent response to my letter, even though it wasn't in my nature to have sent it. I'm very glad I did.
Oh, isn't that wholesome?
I really love to meet people.
Yeah. Dogs do bring people together like that, don't they?
Good luck finding that social secretary. OK, right, that's it. That's your feel-good news, our Valentine's Day special. And remember, if you can't love yourself, how are you ever going to love somebody else? Thanks for that one, RuPaul. That's his famous catchphrase, if you didn't know that. Back to you, Kay. Oh, that was...
Well, talking of loving somebody else, a generation of women are missing out on finding the one, apparently. Nearly half of young adults have ended a relationship because of an ick, which is a little thing that a potential partner does that turns them off. And little things like the way they run for the bus or...
Oh, that's terrible, the running for the bus. That's a big one. That's not a little one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my girls say it would give them immediate ick if they saw a man running for a bus.
So would they not pursue someone any further if they ran for the bus in the wrong fashion?
Really?
Is that it? It's over?
But I think, you see, my thing on this ick thing is if you really, really fancy someone, honestly...
Yeah.
Nothing matters, does it?
Everything's endearing if you fancy someone.
Even something really disgusting, like spinach in their teeth. You'd probably pick it out if you really fancy them.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's cute.
One of my daughters actually said, oh, somebody that played a musical instrument, oh, no. I think, well, why? I think that's a lovely
some
thing.
girls do if you press for the green button on the pedestrian crossing.
No, I just
How are you meant to cross the road?
Yeah, my daughter said, well, that won't give me the ick because he's trying to save his life.
Yeah. Is this a girl... Does this tend to be, do you think, a girl thing, like, if you're talking about straight relationships, does it tend to be girls, like, getting the ick with boys rather than the other way around?
I feel, yeah, surely, because, like, Ella could run for the bus, walk down a hill and do that awkward walk, and I would just think, oh, my God, that's so cute.
Yeah.
So because you're already in love, though. Do you not think it's like
so
a dating
true.
thing?
I don't know. I just think maybe men are possibly a little bit.
The floor's all yours.
I'm digging the hole, but
icky. We know what you mean.
Yeah.
But the question about whether boys use it back is a very good question, because I have these conversations a lot with young people, and it's like a double ick, boys. It's not your word. You can't start saying you give me the ick.
Why?
Because it's just so female.
It's for the girls.
It's just you
I
can't
had
do
a
it.
guy that gave me the ick. I'll tell you, right, he had this, like, wallet, but it was more like a purse, and he'd always put it on the table when we'd go for, like, a drink, and then it had, like, a key ring and had tons of keys. It was like he was, like, the school caretaker, and he'd smash it down. And, it just...
Thank you,
did
anyone
give me
hear
the ick. Yeah,
there's a lot of nods.
I was like, what's this purse and janitor key ring thing? I don't like it.
It's because it's, like, organised. It's like if somebody said to me something like forward planning, I could never go near them again. That would be a major ick.
Really?
Yeah,
So that's
because it says so much. It says that it's really ordered, that you're going to have to think about everything that you do, that you can have conversations about boring
It's not very sexy, is it?
Yeah.
I don't,
But your person with the funny purse wallet, like Nadia says, if you had really, really fancied him, you would have actually looked at that and think, oh, yeah, nice wallet.
That
Whoa.
wallet.
But you were looking for an excuse.
I don't know if we could have progressed once he got the purse out. So I couldn't have got further down the line.
Did you really fancy him before you saw the purse?
I thought so, but
it's
he
a
also,
true ick,
like,
then.
used to slam it down, and it was like, oh, he thinks the purse is so great. And but yeah, if Richie now got a purse, I'd probably be like, oh, that's nice. Because I love him, you know. He's allowed to be great.
I think it was really really sort of bold of him to try and be macho with the purse. You know, like slapping it down on the
maybe it
table.
should be
I mean, it's not
Maybe it was
really...
the keys. Giving school caretaker vibes. Like...
Well, listen, girls, it is time for your Valentine's cards from me. Over a third of people prefer jokey cards rather than soppy ones, apparently. I don't know where you stand on that. Soppy, jokey, quickly?
Jokey.
Yeah, always jokey. Not smutty, jokey.
OK, all right. OK.
Soppy, but I like to give jokey.
OK, yeah, no, I think I'm the same. All right, then. So these are comedy face swap cards. They've gone viral this year. They're really good. Have a wee look, Grace, and see what you think of yours first. Here we are.
Is that you? Is that me?
Yes, that's you.
Is that me?
Are you Liam Gallagher?
Do you think it's good?
I look kind of...
Keep the long hair, I reckon.
I look kind of good, though. Don't I?
They're quite clever.
I'm into it. Go on, I like this one.
Go on,
It's going to be insulting.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's a company called Thoughtful
Is
or
that
something.
me?
Yeah, it takes a minute,
Nobody's very
doesn't it?
impressed with my cards, then, are they? Oh, that is you? Oh, that's from Ghost.
Oh, you're what's his name?
Oh, you're Patrick Swayze.
You're Patrick Swayze.
I've been in the gym.
Go on then, Nadia, let's see yours.
Mine is...
I love these.
Oh, well, am I? I don't know who I am.
Oh,
I'm a girl.
You look beautiful. I mean, you are beautiful.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Look at
Is it-
you.
Why did we
yeah,
both
that is
get
good.
men?
Yeah, I know.
Why did you get a woman?
Kate Winslet in the Titanic.
Oh,
Oh.
bit of fun.
Right, OK. Oh, this has gone down like a lead balloon, hasn't it?
Wow.
Look at mine.
You're a work of
Very
art.
regal.
I'm a work
love
of
it.
art.
That is
Look.
beautiful.
What is that,
is-
GK?
That is you.
Yeah.
That is a work of
But
art.
what is that painting?
Mona.
Yes, my girl! You got it, you got it. Listen, we haven't forgot our audience. There's a little Valentine's gift under your seats, everyone. Have a little look. That's it.